So the program's got me doing some RDLs. I haven't done RDLs in a while, so I'm kind of like just figuring out where I need to be. So let me see. I think the range is like 8 to what is it? 8 to 10. This one, actually, give me one sec. Let me double check. 12. But that's 10 to 12. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, I'm about to do some RDLs. So just bear with me. I haven't done these in a while, so I'm kind of trying to figure out which weight I'm at. So, all right. But I already did the 65 dumbbells. Let me just go for the 75. It's not bad because if you translate it over to like I mean, let's see, on the barbell, I was doing up to like a plate and a 25 or a plate and a 35. How much is that? It's at least 135 plus, so maybe like 185, And so translating that over to dumbbells is not probably like the exact, obviously, but because even if I did 75s, that's still only 150. So that should be good. I haven't done them in a while, so let's just go with 75. Ah, I just gotta get to like at least 8. It's not that bad. I mean, it shouldn't be. I'm saying that now. And then on top of that, oh my gosh, I didn't have enough pre-workout this morning. I literally just, it was like almost like just like not even a half a scoop that was in the pre-workout thing. And I just literally was shaking the little can or whatever it comes in, just to get out any little remnants. Anyway, okay, where are my straps? I'm kind of discombobulated right now. I'm trying to get my because the pre-work I don't have enough pre-workout. It's not enough. It wasn't enough. I feel like it's not. I need to get some more. Hey everyone, whoever just joined. So these RDLs, obviously, I'm doing glute. So it's just really the cues for me is just like really just pushing my butt backwards. It's a hinge movement. You know what I mean? Versus like RDL is kind of like it's not necessarily like how to describe it. I just know glutes is really just you're just like pushing your butt back. It's a different feel. Those type of RDLs, like if you're doing like hamstring, I think you're gonna put a little bit more bend in here. Don't quote me. See, that's why I said don't quote me on that. But you're gonna maneuver a little bit. Like this is a little bit different. Like I can feel this more my hamstrings doing it like this versus like that. I feel in my glutes. I mean, I know it sounds different, but you can kind of feel like what am I letting stretch? Anyways, we're not worried about hamstrings right now. I'm gonna record from the side, at least for now. Like I said, I just did 65. It didn't even feel that heavy. So honestly, after this, if my adrenaline doesn't start kicking in, like and getting me, I don't know. I might have to go get a little energy drink or something like that. Like I just didn't have enough pre-workout. Okay, at least 8. Okay. Okay. If I was counting correctly, that was like 10. But it's okay because it's like 8 to 10 or 8 to 12. But I'm like I said, I'm trying to dial that probably more so like I don't know. Should I do 8 to 10 or 10 to 12? I'm not really sure because my heavy day was on Sunday. Again, bear with me. It's a new little program. So I told you sometimes I use chat. Chat's talking about 8 to 12. I'm gonna have to get back with it and be like, so which? Anyways, I think it could go from there. See, the thing is, when I say 8 to 12, it really just, to me, what that means is I got the 75s here. If I did 10 or 11, I'm still in that range. If I go up to even the 85s, then I might just be able to get to like 8, even though like it's 8 to 12, right? So you could pick a weight in that 8 to 12 where you're failing within that, right? So it makes sense. Anyways, this was cool. I think I could go up a little bit more. Yeah. Why don't I go up? I'm gonna go up to the 80. That's what I'll do. And like I said, I'm easing my way back into RDLs. This is the first movement too. So I'm not like, I feel warmed up, but it's just like, hold on. What do you say? These mornings be rolling too quick. Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. Like, I just okay. I usually do a scoop. I couldn't even, the little scooper is like it only scooped up a little bit, and I was just like, that's not gonna be enough. Have you seen that meme where it was like, make it enough? That just reminded me of that. Like I don't know. So, anyways, let me just see how I feel, and then I might just get. They got plenty of energy drinks here, but obviously they be charging like extra. You already know. That's the 80. I don't know why it seems like a lot, but it's truly it's really. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't act like I'm not gonna act like I'm like this like strength. This like really strong girl. But realistically, the barbell, I'm able to load that up. I was asking chat. I was like, why don't you want me to do the RDL with the barbell? It was thinking that I was gonna load it up too much, and the glute focus the glute focus was gonna kind of be hindered a little bit. I don't know. That's what kind of was saying. So I was just like, okay. I don't know. I like the barbell. I don't know because it just seems like it just stays pretty stable right in here, and all I got to worry about is pushing back. But it was saying that this gives me a little bit more leeway to do that. I don't know. I'm just going for it. Okay. I need to get some water after this. All right, y'all. Like I said, it's 8 to 12. That one, when I got to 8, you just keep pushing. Like I wasn't gonna just stop at 8. I was like, oh, I cleared it, so I'll just keep doing some more. That's how that last one went. Or also, I'll drop it when I feel like anything past it's gonna start doing something in my lower back. All right, y'all. No, this is cool because with the barbell, like I said, I was going up to like 180 total. So this is like more like 160. I gotta use my straps since my grip is not good. I'm fine with that because when your hands are trained, even though it's good, people say it's good to like train your hands, so it's like strong grip. I just feel like it comes with calluses and it comes with all types. You see, I wear gloves. I mean, I look around here, people don't be wearing gloves. Their hands just be all cut up and calloused up, calloused up. I mean, that doesn't even make sense, but it be like that. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna catch me out here with these rough hands either. All right. How many was that? 10? Hey y'all. Don't overwork myself. Oh, 9.5? That was 9.5? All right, we'll go with that. Look, as long as I clear like the 8 or like I said, some of them halves, I don't know. He said you got the strength to slow lane, you're back. Okay, I see the name. I was actually just thinking about, not like I was thinking about you, but I was like thinking about our talk a few days ago. What is this? Water is key. Oh yeah, you're reminding me. Let me get the water. That feels good. Actually, the 80, the thing is, look, I'm still dialing, obviously. Because even if that was hey or bye, he's leaving. He will be leaving. Okay, so, okay, you saying 9.5? Okay, let's just say we go with 9.5. I feel like my true dial-in would be even just maybe a little bit heavier, but I don't want to compromise my form either by just like saying, oh, heavier, heavier, heavier. I've messed myself up on RDL before. I know I've been telling you guys, like, I've been messing myself up. Like, shoulders, I've tweaked them for sure on certain stuff. And then RDLs, I've tweaked my hamstring before, kind of like almost like shooting into my glute before. And I had to like stop doing them, recover from that, repair it, like, so I think I could just try that one again. It's either 80 again or the 85s. I'm thinking about doing the 80. Let me just do the 85s. I mean, it should be fine. If I can get to 9.5 on the 80s, I can get to 8 on the what's it called, 85s. Not only that, for whatever reason, it just feels like I almost feel like that second set felt better than the first. Like almost like I'm still kind of. It takes for me. I feel like it takes a lot to like really get all this opened up and stretched out in the beginning of the workout. So second set almost felt better than the first. But I went outside because it feels good. It's just a tad bit outside. It was a little bit too cool for me. Like, like when it's like, it's not cold. It's just like too nippy, a little bit too nippy. So I came inside. But when I was out there, I just grabbed the 45-pound belt or 45 pound barbell and just did some of these. Okay, put the 80 back. So depending on how this one goes, I'll either make that the third and last one, or maybe I'll do a fourth. You know the drill. You guys know the drill. I think by now. Hold on. I gotta play around with these angles because there's like people over here now. I'm not trying to give you guys a show. Well, don't mind me. Something like this. We'll do something like that. That'll be cool. I'm gonna be here hanging with y'all more day. Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, whenever you can pop in, the more muscle groups you recruit. Well, I'm trying to just recruit my glutes. So if you're saying like more fibers and things like that, that's cool. But the thing I had to watch out for is a little bit too much hamstring and like lower back kicking in because it's a fine line between, like I said, if you start to fail with the glutes or it's too heavy, and then the other muscle groups start to kick in, but it's like not a good thing. So, all right, let me not draw this out. Last thing I'll do, I got my little journal. I told y'all. So we got, what did I do? 75, 80, and now I'm doing 85. First one I got like, what, 10 reps? I don't know if we want to count 9.5. When you say 9.5, you're talking about I didn't come up all the way, right? Like, is that what you mean? I look at the end of the movement. Well, let me know. Technically the movement is like here, right? This is just getting it back up to the starting point. So if you don't get it back up to the starting point, does that mean you failed that rep? Or this counts as getting to the rep? Like, it just, I don't know. I'm just gonna put 10. Okay. I'm not trying to like cheat, but these ones I don't even know how do you count half? Unless you literally are counting, this is the first part of the movement, and then getting it back up is the second part. Technically, I mean, if you're using your glutes to say get yourself to stand back up, and this is the end of the movement, I guess I never really thought about it like that. All right, y'all. I gotta stand like in one square because if you stand like in the crease, it feels like uneven. Again, these are the 85s. All right, ready? Just go with that. Yeah, I never really thought about it like that, but you guys are probably right. Technically, it's like you could push it back into this compromised position right here, right? But can you get it back up to here? So that's two parts of the working, everything working together. You know, you got the stretch, but then you got the hinge forward. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it like that. I'm just thinking that as long as I'm able to control it, see, not really even catching it. It's like you go down with good form, unless you're just dropping it on the floor, you're able to control it to get to here and then come back up. So because it's considered a deadlift, I just never thought about it like a deadlift, like a regular deadlift, because the deadlifts you're coming from the ground and then come, you know what I mean? Are you guys following what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm just like rambling. Lift with your own. Yeah, trust me, the amount of farts. You better stop, Paul. What are you saying? So about the talk we had, remind me. Well, remember, I don't know, it wasn't like an in-depth talk. It was just like, remember we were talking about like driving and stuff. We're talking about how y'all was dodging the cops and running from, I'm just kidding. I thought that was you. That's what you said, right? But nah. Speaking of, I was like, when I get here, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm gonna save this for y'all. It's not even that big of a deal, but it's just like I be getting mad at people on the road. Like this morning, I don't know what people were doing. It was like, oh, okay, look, we all know the left lane is for speeding. Like, let's just be real. Like, I'm trying to get to the gym. I think anybody driving before 6 a.m., they need to get to where they need to go or they need to move over. Like, they had a whole chain of cars just sitting, not even sit, like, you know what I mean? They're just chilling in the fast lane. I'm like, what? And you know, when you're coming up, you see a 4 lanes, you're like, where do I go? Where do I go? I want to go to the left lane, but y'all chilling. So I got to go all the way over here to the right lane. So I don't know if you be driving like that, you know that the right lane be open because a lot of the time. You just gotta watch when people are getting on, you know, trying to merge. You got to be able to jump over real quick. But sometimes I gotta ride that right side. It's crazy. So this morning they was really. But that's what I noticed. If I don't get on the highway by 5:15, people are just doing some weird stuff. So, I mean, let me know y'all's experience. Okay, so what should I do about this, y'all? What should I do? Let's see. That was like a good. I'm gonna go with 8. That felt I feel good about that. I mean, I got some other movements to do, so let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time because this is like one of my main movements. It's not that deep. Just relax. I mean, it's not that deep. Yeah, I guess that happened. It was crazy, bro. We was playing Russian roulette. Oh, you remember? Don't go. But the other day you were talking about how you just be running from the cops. Talking about be safe. No, but I don't know. I just don't know what people. It was that this morning. That's what I saw this morning, and then people also were like, they just be driving real slow. Like they just be driving really slow. I'm like, why are you driving so slow? Because this is what I think. You're not going into like any businesses that are open. You're not going to any 9 to 5 business. I mean, maybe there are 9 to 5 jobs and things like that. But I think like right around like 5:30 a.m. or right before 6, you're trying to get to where you need to go, whether that's the gym or wherever you need to go. I just be feeling like it's not a Sunday just cruise in the park. Last one. Hey, how are you? But you get what I mean? Like it's just like because when I be getting up, honestly I be rushing anyways. But when I be trying to get to the gym, I be trying to get over here. It takes if you look at maps, it takes 14 minutes to get here. But I be getting here in 12 because I'm trying to get to it. This is cool. Like maybe like some good. I think this is like the perfect weight. And now that I have my little journal, I'm writing my stuff down. So next time when I come back, I'll know exactly what I did for how much. And I'm gonna like today, that's why I didn't get on here right when I started my RDL warm-ups. Well, I usually don't. I try to get on here when hold on, let me talk to y'all in a second. I think I got more on that one. See, I don't know what I'm doing. But one thing I can say about this one, hopefully you guys can even see me. What I'm trying to say is if you know like certain things about like your training, intensity is another factor too. You got like form, cues, intensity, all these different things. I feel like maybe to last set, I'm just more focused on, you know, getting back here, stretch, control. This one I felt like I was just powering through, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that can help. But I use my breathing. What was I talking about? Before that, I told you I would. No, I'll give you, I'll always give you some pet peeve stories about driving because people are always doing weird stuff on the road. Get to where you gotta go safely. Don't drive like you. What do you say? Oh, so only you could drive like that. None of us, the rest of us can't, right? But anyways, no, it's that. What else happened? It's just really weird to me. Two things. The other things that happen to me when I'm driving, like I'll come like way from far back and I'll just be in the left lane, like, you know, and then the people behind me, because I'm always looking. I mean, I think you guys, you should be looking in your rear views. If you see me coming in the left lane, why don't you just get over? That's why. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? And they just be sitting there. I'd be like, so I'd be going around them, you know what I mean? That, or they be trying to speed up when you come over and it's like, hey, I'm going at a higher rate of speed than you. And then when I approach you in the other lane, you won't speed up like, oh, we're racing. I'm not trying to race you. I'm just going. Like people just like think like you're trying to like race them. And I'm like, I'm not even racing you. I'm just driving. Like people, it's so weird. People, you can just tell the kind of drivers that be in these cars. It's so funny. All right, that's good. I think that was pretty good. I feel good about that. So this is going to be incorporated into the little mix during the week. So let me put these back. Now we got Bulgarians. All right, y'all. How many was that? That was like 10, right? Was that 10? I did the 85 again for about 10. So that's good. Okay. So don't drive like slow lane when you be in the fast lane, right? You really be in the fast lane, right? Or you be driving fast in the slow lane. Sometimes I told y'all, sometimes you gotta drive fast in that slow lane. because it's like everybody wants to be in the left lane. Everybody's like, I can drive in the left lane. Like, you're not even going that fast. What are you talking about? So, you know, they think they're going fast. All right, y'all. See, since machines open. Okay, y'all. Good workout. Now let's hit the showers. You hit the shower. No, little story. It's not a story. It's just the bathrooms in here. They got like some type of swamp, like sewage smell. Don't get me started. That's why I don't go in the locker room anymore. I used to. They got some type of like backup, and it's worse than the men's because when you walk past the men's bathroom, I don't be in the men's. Don't get me wrong, but go ask anybody. It's on the Google reviews. That's the only thing. Like, if somebody were to complain, when I went and looked at the reviews for here. Sometimes I look to see like what people say. I don't know. I'm nosy, and a few people were like, "Nah, it smells like swamp in the locker room." I just think they just something is up with their how they're draining the water out of the bathrooms or something because it's like something stuck, and it's not getting released. And so it just girls, I be seeing girls, they be in the bathroom, they just be showering and they just be acting like not really like it's home. They just be like setting up shop. They got all their little. I'm like, no, this we're still in public, okay? No, don't take. I'm gonna say don't take dumps at the gym. I mean, obviously, if you can help it, don't take dumps. I mean, I'm not going to be taking showers here. Come on. Okay, where is the little leg thing? Hold on, y'all. All right. So we got some Bulgarians. You just gotta. You can't be scared, man. You can't be scared of this stuff. Sometimes I would get scared. Sometimes I would be getting scared of like workouts, like, oh, it's gonna be so hard. Like, you're not gonna die. Like, I feel like that's like the main thing. Are you gonna die? You're not gonna die though. That's the thing. So let's just feel this out. See how it feels. I'm gonna get like one little step. Don't for real. Because if I take you for a spin in your car, you're gonna be like, slow down. Really? I'll probably be like, well, because you can't trust everybody. That's the thing. It's like, okay, I get like your parents are in the car, like your mom or something. Like, I don't know how you guys are like with your parents in the car. Well, I don't know. Some of y'all just be like regular. But no, most of y'all, like, if y'all like really be like driving fast and stuff and just like driving how you want, I, it bothers me. My mom would be in the car. She's like, slow down, stop, you're going too fast. Oh my god. She'd be like holding on. She'd be like, I'd be like, chill. I'm not gonna kill you. Like, but I think I get why other people feel that way because you just never know like how somebody's reactions are. You know how your reactions are. You know your head is on swivel. You just know your car. You know like the area around your car. You know like how. You know what I'm saying? Other people don't know that. So I think if I was driving with somebody like slow lane that I don't know like that, I'd be like, "Are you sure?" Anyways, it's crazy out here. Thanks. All right, y'all. Let's see. Bye. See, look, all these people leaving. They got their stuff in. They out now. You don't see me? Okay. I always like to do the right side first. It just feels better. I don't know why. It just feels better to do the right side. Let me know, y'all. If y'all doing single leg stuff, do y'all start on your dominant side? Like it just feels more natural to just like start here because I'm right-handed. Okay, that's the right side. Feels pretty good. So I'm really just trying to get deep into that. You see what I mean? Like deep into that glute stretch down in here, like down in there, like right there. Ooh, that stretch, and keep everything else just like where it is. Like just I don't know. I bet it didn't make sense, but it's just like that's the stretch, and not a whole bunch of like this knee going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like everything stay trying to stay like locked. Otherwise, So that's cool. I do that just to see like is my height on my foot thing good, and then like how does the stretch feel? Even though like obviously I do a few reps to just like do like as a warm up. What else we got? Okay, so let me add the two tens. I always feel like that's a good starting point. Two tens each side. Uh, I feel like I shouldn't be saying this. I saw this girl the other day in here, and she had a 45 on each side. I was like, man, whatever. Like, I didn't really look to see. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not sizing her up, but I was just like, okay. But it's almost like you kind of get into this like thing where you're like, well, if she can do that, I definitely can do that. But I'm not. I just haven't been adding 45. So then I was like, not because of her, but I'm just like, okay, I've been playing around in this like 35, 40 range. Honestly speaking, I probably could push for the 45. But see, here's why. Again, that's why I gotta talk myself off the cliff. She might be doing her heavy day at 45. My heavy day, sorry, what am I saying? My medium day is gonna be like more of the 35 or 40 for me. Because I'm not trying to do this whole power through thing. This day is really about stretch and like getting into them. So it's just like if I put the 45 on there, I mean that's fine. I probably could do it in theory, but what am I working on? You have to remind yourself, what is this day supposed to be focused on? Just like on your lighter days, you're doing more pump stuff. You can't do pump stuff. Well, I'm doing this because like curls and stuff. But like when you do like pump stuff, just like light pump, you're not going heavy. So I don't know. I hope that helped. Man, I was thinking it. Let's see. We don't care what you start with, long as you whatever, man. Sorry. I be having to put it all together. Let me see. Honestly, today, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. But today, that's why I was late because I got all this stuff from Amazon, and this morning I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit it with one of my new little fits. But it didn't really. I tried on two outfits this morning, and I felt like, see, you guys don't go through this, but you know how like it looks good, but you're like it could be tighter. I be doing that. So I was like, I got the small. So I was like, if I wear this, I can't send it back. But some of y'all are nasty like that. I'm just kidding. Some of y'all probably will wear it and then just take it back too. I was like, I'm not gonna wear it. Let me just be patient. I'm gonna send it back, get the extra small, and I'm gonna really kill him with this one. So anyway, so what I'm saying is this is an old fit. It's one of my old fits. Okay, not too many reps. It's really just to like exposure. Okay, there we go. So, give me one sec. I don't know if it's my allergies or what. Okay, okay, what we got? You can. It's just me. I like to see where you're, because you asked not to drive like me. Sorry, I'm catching up, and I'm probably late to some of these comments. You out here in San Antonio, they drive crazy. I mean, it's all relative. What's crazy? I mean, look, if I had a fast car, I'd probably be scared because actually, I was like thinking about getting a new car. I was thinking about actually getting an SUV, but I literally keep thinking like if I get an SUV, I'm gonna flip it. Like I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like the way I be hitting them curves and hitting them turns, I will flip it. My mom has SUV, so it's like I kind of know it's you gotta know. But anyways, some of y'all might be really skilled if y'all got SUVs and you drive crazy. But I mean, it's one thing to be loaded to the ground and just kind of know. Like my car is like small and it's like lightweight, so it's like I can just pause one quick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying. Some of it's fat, some of it's quads. It's like like I don't know what to say, but I'm working on it. All right, I think I'm trying to catch up. Hey, morning to be so. Okay, are you right? Wait, I don't even know what you said. Like I'm trying to. Man, I was thinking it. I'm trying not to get too distracted by y'all. Stop distracting me, y'all. Okay, we're going up. Let me see. See, I'm talking about this 45. I need to go up. I need to go up. I've been doing 40. Don't laugh at me if I can't get my rep. Like I'm serious. I'm not gonna lie. You guys ever heard of performance anxiety? I mean, I know they say that's like bedroom stuff, right? Well, I'm not even talking about bedroom stuff because I don't think it just applies there. But that's what you hear about it. Like you have anxiety to perform, like that. But I be feeling like I used to feel like I have it in here because I feel like there's just people watching at all times. There's always somebody watching, even if you don't think they're watching, they're still watching. You know. So if you if you like miss the set or like miss a rep or like people are gonna see it. So you're just like, because and then you can't be in their head like, no, that was just let me explain. Like you can't. They're just gonna see you fail, and you're just gonna be like, I mean, hey, that's the only thing. But I got past that. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a phase. That's why I made that little joke. It's like, don't laugh at me. But at the end of the day, I gotta try it. This is a lot. All right, I'm gonna move this back a little bit because I kind of felt like I was a little bit. Mm. 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 Man, I got a cramp. My back leg. Okay, one more. Let me just do one more. Let me just do one more. That's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get to 10. I got to 8. So, I mean, realistically, like I said, what I could have done is just keep doing the 40, keep it to the 34, 35 or the 40 so I get to like 12. And then once you can do like 12, then you go up and you restart the rep count. If you go up and then you start like at 8 or try to get to 8 or 10 at that new weight. And then you master that to like 12 and you keep going up. Anyways, but I think it's still okay. I have to just test it. Anyways, oh, I'm not gonna lie, this side is pumping right now. I feel it's like oh like whew, like when I move, it's like a bubble over here. Okay, all right. People are looking at me. This guy, like I'm just like geeking out over here. This guy just like looked over at me like you guys don't see like you guys see this, but you don't see everything. Okay, y'all. The other thing too, when you're hitting them higher weights, you gotta recover. The heart rate's pumping more and stuff. But I feel good about it. And this is the last thing I'll say. I did a 45 for 8 on that side. I'm gonna go ahead and hit 8 on this side, and I'm gonna drop it. And we're gonna be good to go. Okay. Phew. Hmm. Hmm. One more. Anyways, whatever. I tried it. What we got? Plumpy. Yeah, that's a good word. I'm waiting for the pump to kick in. I'm trying, y'all. My right foot always cramps when I When you say right foot, we're talking about the non-working leg. Right. Hey, Vaughn. Yeah. The abs, like I said, it's never going to be perfect right in here. You said don't. Slow lane. What you talking about? Hey, you going to be fast. Sorry, I'm just like reading it in my head. I'm too much. Hey, Ricky. Is it Rick? First, I was reading it as Rick YGCA, and then I was like, or is it Ricky GCA? Like, but I'm thinking it's Ricky. So that's cool. I'm gonna note. Okay, hey Ricky. I'm gonna notate that in my little journal. It felt good. It definitely felt good. But again, I can't just chase the. See, people get on here and talk about she's ego lifting. You don't understand. Like, I'm really trying not to ego lift because that's not going to get me to my goals. You really have to be into like the stretch and all this playing around with different rep ranges and whatnot. See, that's how you know you're like maturing in the gym. Like, I've definitely matured a little bit, if you want to call it that. I'm just gonna drop to 35. Get like 10 solid reps. I'm gonna hit another angle. I can play around a little bit. Like I said, when it's the morning and there's not that many people here, I can start moving my tripod around a little bit more. That 45 was like, it wasn't like heavy per se, but I'm not gonna lie, like naturally, I know it's not too heavy when I feel like I'm just really going through the whole leg, right? And using this leg. But I'm not gonna lie, on those ones, I did feel like sometimes I would watch back my clips and my other videos, and like my foot would be going like this in the back, right? Because my leg is subconsciously or whatever trying to contribute because it's like are you all right on this side? Do we need to spot you? Like, so it'd be like going like this. So if your leg starts doing that, it's probably too heavy, a little bit too heavy. Okay, let me not wait too long. Okay, what am I doing? And get it together. I'll do one more. Man, it's like a love-hate relationship. You know these are gonna get you right. It's, these are gonna get you right. So you like feel, you're like feeling it working. You're like, this is all right, but it's rough. It can get rough towards the end. But people are so scared of it because it is rough. But I mean, once you get your form down, it's just about adding the weight that you need to add to get to where you need to go. It's really not that bad of a movement. When you have everything set up, it just gets harder because you keep adding weight. That's how I look at these now. But you know what else is really rough on me? Well, see, I'm doing it on the Sim machine. So I don't know if you guys are like, well, that's the Sim machine. But it still works. And but it feels rough. It feels like the roughest with dumbbells. If you know, you know. Because you gotta stabilize too. I've done Bulgarians on the with dumbbells, and I literally felt like I was gonna fall over. Like sometimes, like different ways. Do you know how embarrassing it would be to fall off, to fall down when you're doing Bulgarians? Like I just feel like because you can't even really catch yourself because your leg is already up, so you're like literally gonna hit the ground. I'm tired. No, no, no. I feel you. Like I do, my breathing gets kind of weird. I do like those little quick, little weird little breaths. I feel like when I'm trying to regroup and go for it, like that last rep, or if I like sometimes halfway through, I'm like, okay, 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 let me go. You think it's too forward? Okay, possibly. Okay, let me see. I got to do the other side anyway. So I did some reading last night about like Bulgarians, and the shin is supposed to stay more upright. The shin is supposed to stay a little bit more upright. Sorry, vertical. Versus like when you're doing it for quads, you're gonna let the shin kind of come forward this way. Sorry, the knees. But when you're doing for glutes, this is gonna stay like straight up and down. I don't know. Oh man. I feel like I got one more set, don't I? Like one more whole set. Let's just take a little breather. Uh, okay, what's that? Black Escalade. What you talking about? I'm here for the workout. I'm trying. Well, Sometimes y'all here for the talking, sometimes y'all here for the outfits, sometimes y'all here for the workout. Like, whatever you're here for, it's cool. I'm almost out of cigs. I still have to wait for my allowance until the weekend. What? Yeah, these are good. So, I mean, it is part of the program. If you got some solid movements, like I felt like I had a good program, and I don't know, like I stopped doing that because chat was saying that the pendulum squat, it's easy for it to switch over into like a quad movement if you don't watch it. So it was like, don't risk it. But I felt like when I was doing the pendulum, I felt like, all right, I really got some solid going. But I like what I have going on. Lunges, hip thrusts, Bulgarians. I mean, these are solid movements. And now I'm adding the RDLs. Solid. I feel like they're good, solid movements. I'm not saying people will be around here doing all types of random stuff, but they do. So it's just like, what are you doing? No, not like, what are you doing, but like, you know what I mean? You don't gotta make it like super crazy. All right, I'm gonna hit it. Don't worry. I'm gonna go back and do it one more time. I feel like your foot. Okay, 2-4. Well, I don't know. It just felt. I just gauge it as, am I getting that stretch back here? Workout personality outfit is a super plus. Thanks, Ricky. I appreciate that. Yeah, I be trying. Actually, the outfits. I don't feel pressure to have any more outfits or anything like that. I just truly like. Sometimes I just get tired of wearing the same stuff. Like, it's time to re-up. So that's why I bought some Amazon stuff. But some of the Amazon stuff that I was trying on this morning, like it was tight in the butt area, but then it was like loose right here. I don't know. That's why. I mean, and I'm not gonna talk too much, but like these are Alpha Elite. Well, you probably see, but sometimes when you go buy the cheap stuff and the cheap stuff is not right, and you're just like, I'm gonna stick to. I mean, they be having sales on these, so I probably need to just re-up on these too. All right, let's get back. What's the last one on here? This is probably going to show my imbalance. I definitely do think I have an imbalance. If I hit it from this angle, if you guys see me from this angle, you're probably going to see my imbalance from left to right. One of my hips, I feel like, dips down lower than the other. I need to be sure. Have you guys been watching the whole time I've been doing this? How many sets did I do? The first set would have been I'm sorry, my allergies. The first set would have been the 45. I'm trying to figure out if I just went down to the 35, did that, and then now this will be the third, or is this the fourth? I mean, wait. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys, thank Don one. You guys always is the compliments. I appreciate it. Look, I'm so bashful. I don't even know what to say half the time. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna just do this one, and this should be it. I'll make it good. Sometimes this feels a little bit too far back. Let me go with that. Okay, I'm almost done. What time is it? 10:45. Take a breather. I'm right here. Okay, y'all. Just taking a little breather. Last three were good. I'm trying. No, it's just you get in there and you're just like, you gotta finish it. And I know, I mean, obviously you guys have seen the raw authentic. Like it's not like I'm stopping. Like sometimes I stop and I'm just like breathing and I'm just like, I'm gonna hold this here, breathe, do my breathing, and go back down. But like I feel kind of bad doing that. I mean, sometimes I'd be like, okay, you don't need to rest that long. Like sometimes I'd be like that. But I feel like I need to do that so I can regroup and then get that next one good. Because if I keep that same like pace up, down, whatever, sometimes it just keeps slow. It slows down. So you're just like, I don't know. Maybe something in my head doing that too. Like I'll get stuck at the bottom if I just keep doing that same pace. So let me just slow it down a little bit. Anyways, I know I'm like always explaining. Hold on, let me my lips are dry. Okay. Okay, last one, y'all. Do the left side. We'll move on.
Es el ejercicio primordial, ¿no?
One more. Again, I start tell y'all, it gets rough. It's rough, but that's not. I mean, it only lasts some seconds. I mean, it's really some seconds. Like, I don't know how long that was. Had have been less than a minute. And then afterwards, you just kind of like, whoa, that was rough. But as you see, I'm coming down. Like, it don't really burn anymore. I'm. What I'm trying to say is, sorry, the sun. When I get done with a set like that, I feel like, hey, that's what I gotta do. It doesn't last long. Just gotta get it done. You gotta get it done. Okay. Hey, cute Mallory. I like that. Hey, thanks. Being real. I want my wife to look exactly like you. Okay. Let me I'm gonna put this on pause real quick. I gotta. Okay, hold on. I thought I had hip thrust today, but it looks like it's not even on the thing on the plan. So let me double check. Oh, hey, Osmosis. Morning. Yeah, I just finished like 2 good movements. RDLs. I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get the sun kiss angle, but the sun is rising in such a way that it's getting like a little glare. Let me double check. Don't leave, y'all. I need to check something. I need to check something. I keep coming back and forth. I'm trying to check my plan because I don't want to be gone too long and it's gonna cut off. I rearranged the reason I'm like tripping right now is like I rearranged my plan and I saw it. I thought it was still gonna have me do hip thrust today, but it looks like it doesn't. I think maybe because I did those RDLs. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a lot, right? RDLs, Bulgarians, and hip thrust. It makes sense though, because a lot of the stuff I've been working on with chat, my trainer, my little chat GBT trainer, like it'd be really talking about recovery. It's just saying you could do all this crazy stuff if you want to, but if you're not recovering, you're not going to see any growth, you know? And you just keep, that's why it had me take a rest day yesterday. Sunday, heavy hip thrust, hit it to Monday, upper body. And then it said rest. I rested yesterday. That's why I wasn't here. And it was like when you come back on what's today, Wednesday, you're gonna be like really recovered. I did feel recovered coming in here. Sometimes when I would do it like 48 hours and come right back and do lower body glute stuff, I'd still feel a little bit of soreness, a little bit. Hold on, let me check this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. One more time. So I guess it's kickbacks. That's boring, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna put this stuff away, okay? This is an inner thought. I really like seeing the ladies around here. I just like when they're just like, showing off what they're working with. Like more, I'm not even a girl's girl like that. So this is crazy for me to say. I'm not. Like I know everybody's like, girl this and da da da. Like I'm not a girl's girl in that way. If a guy has a good thing going or like opinion or like something going on, I'll side with him if it's right. If it's a girl, fine. Like some girls just like expect other girls to just agree with them. I'd be like, no, like I'd be like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I see like the ladies and they be wearing that cute little outfits or whatever. I'd be like, okay, I see you. That's why I don't get into like that hater stuff with y'all because you don't get it. Some of y'all don't get it. Like people don't. Hold on one second. Let me get my water. Just stay right here. Hold that thought. What I'm trying to say is like people actually want to like show off what they're working with. Like it's not them trying to get attention. Some of them might, but truly, I don't really believe it's always that because hold on, it's not really that per se. People just like to show what what they've been working on. Um, and yeah, obviously some of that stuff is form fitting. Somebody will say, "Oh, that's too sexy." I mean, who are you to say? You know what I mean? Oh, you're just trying to get attention from men. Actually, I think it's the men who are like, "No, you're drawing my attention," right? Oh, look, you're trying to get my attention, aren't you? No, nobody's even thinking about you. Nobody's thinking about you. Like, I'm not gonna put them on camera, but I'm just saying, like, I see like some nice little outfits and whatever. People just want to feel good. You know what I mean? Okay, leave my straps on. I mean, don't get me wrong. It took some working up to get to this point. Like I remember I would never used to wear shorts like a few years ago because I was like I thought like my legs were too jiggly like and I used to hold a lot of fat in my legs. You get what I mean? So don't get me wrong. It's not like people, and then when you work up to something, you're like, you know what? I feel good because now I'm wearing shorts. Like now, like I'm out of that. Like I'm like, hey, I actually that's all I want to wear now because I think leggings they kind of compress and like they squish everything. What y'all talking about? Look good, feel good, nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying, Osmo. See, you get it. That's what anybody who doesn't get it can go. Like if you get it, you get it. I don't know if that's how y'all guys feel about like I don't know what makes guys necessarily feel good in the gym per se or like what they wear per se because eh. But I think like obviously the women is like a hot topic like oh what are you doing why are you wearing that like but you know I think for at least at this gym guys just be taking their shirts off and they either have six packs they don't have six packs they just whatever like they just be outside everybody's got their shirt off for the most part well the guys I guess that's like making them feel good. Little Billy Tom Thornton told Holly Berry and Monster Ball, I'll make you feel good. It's probably like a little nervous like thing. Like I just be like giggling and stuff. You gotta move. I know. But I'm not gonna get the perfect angle right now. I'm putting these on and then we're gonna keep it moving. What plan do I use? Literally just to not take y'all all the way through it. I keep telling I'm telling Chat GPT and I'm like going in every so often and I'm like, this is how I want to look. These are the movements I've done or been doing. I really just tell it everything, and I'm just like, yeah. Can you help me figure out what are the best movements? I got the shoulder thing. I told her about that. Something that's not like too taxing, like it's gonna. It just knows my history. Um, I told it about, like I said, I got this diastasis recti. I don't even see. I'm not one of those people that be like, I got this, I got that. But I really realized I need to understand what this stuff is until I get it fixed. They just have to suture my abs back together. That's really what it is. So there's some ab stuff you can't do if you have diastasis recti because it's gonna cause it to bulge out more. Look it up, y'all. I was very shocked. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I've been living with that, and because I was like doing some ab stuff, and I was like, how come when I fill my abdomen up with like pressure and I'm doing ab stuff, I see like a little cone, like a little doming right here. I'm calling it doming. I know this is a weird conversation, but it's true. It's because the ligaments that are holding my abs together in the middle is like lax. It's like lax right now. So all they do is like suture that back up together, and then you good to go. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Somebody the other day was like, you should be happy with yourself. Don't try to make those change. Look, there's levels to it. If you have something defective, you can and should get it fixed if you want to. That's how I feel about braid. Well, I don't do braces. I haven't done braces. Actually, my let's keep moving. But my dentist was like, one of your front teeth is twisting. And I was like, oh, for real? So she was like, you could do braces. I was like, braces. Like I haven't done. See, like right now, like you can see my teeth. Like this is natural. Like I've never had braces. But she's like, yeah, you're starting to get this twisting tooth. Look, do what you got to do. If somebody was running around telling people, don't do braces, don't get your gap fixed, don't do that, like it's unreasonable. I generally think if you can get something fixed and it's going to look nice and presentable and make you feel good about yourself, you know, I still haven't crossed like let's not get into BBLs. All right, headed outside. I'm not gonna be out here too long today. Like I said, we're down every time. It feels good outside now. When I first got here, it was a little bit nippy. All right, let me get myself together. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. All right. So these kickbacks. I'm trying to find the oh, here we go. The little step. All right, anybody here? Look, sometimes when I leave, y'all just be leaving me. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I gotta come back really fast. We got a nice little cozy little group today. It's fine. All right. Let's get some angles going on. I'm gonna be over here a little bit because I just feel like I can never get the angle right. Hold on. What are you doing? I'm still right here. Yeah, that's the best I can do for right now. I'm gonna come back and look at any new comments. I'm literally over here pondering, like when I paused it when I was inside, I literally was asking chat, like, "Are you sure I don't have hip thrusts today?" It was like, "No, you don't have hip thrusts today. You have hip thrusts on Sundays, and you have hip thrusts on like I don't know if it's tomorrow or like later in the week." It's saying that it feels like I'm not ready to hit hip thrust again. I don't know. Let me go back and look at it. So I'm kind of like tripping out right now. I'm like, no, but I always do hip thrusts 3 times a week. Like I literally have been doing hip thrusts like 3 times a week for like a year and a half now. But it's okay because there's other ways to grow your glutes. Honestly speaking, I can't be so stuck on that. I think even just like 2 really good times. I just have to be open to trying like do new things. I can't be set in my ways. Move this over here. See, like the perfect weather right now. It feels perfect. Okay. I get too hot in the gym to wear leggings. Yeah, I know. And it's like when you're hot and it's like all warm down here. You're just like, nah, like when I'm sweating, when I'm when I'm sweating, you see me, I get towels and stuff. I just go ahead and wipe. It just feels like I'm just like cooling down. When you're sweating and you have like leggings on, or you like have like a hoodie or like a shirt, and like it's like even like loose stuff, I feel like you're hot, you're sweating, and it's just sitting within that fabric. I mean, let's just get real here. Like, there's so many different reasons why you can wear what you want to wear, but I just feel like seriously, I feel like free. I feel like I can cool myself very well, and yeah, even sometimes like when it would be cool outside and I wear leggings, I still feel hot when I get to working out with the leggings on. Oh, you're back, Dante. Hey, Don. What is it? I'm about to say Dante. Donata. Okay. Hey, FBA. Dentist just suggested that I get Invisalign. Okay. Are your teeth shifting or like what are they saying? Like, I mean, for the longest, people are like, oh my gosh, your teeth are so straight. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, generally, I was just like, yeah, like, how did I just luck up? Like, never really had to get any orthodontist stuff, but it's just, I'm not gonna get too close. Right here. You see? I don't want to like get all in it. Right here. She's like saying it's like twisting, so it's like making a little gap. And you guys know how I feel about gaps. You know how I feel about gaps, like especially like center gaps. Like, let me just say, like, you have Michael Strahan. I just feel like, why would he not get his gap fixed? You know, and I get like maybe like it's like almost like a blanket. People just like hold on to stuff because they're used to it. You know what I mean? But I just think I mean, I don't know what the guys would say. I think he's a handsome guy, right? He's a personable, he's funny, he's just like articulate, whatever. He has a nice job, whatever. Why do you have a gap still? You know, but again, I have my things. Gap and lifts. Don't come around me with no gaps or no lifts, because I'm gonna be like, Cringe. Look, I know you guys. That's me. Is it me? Whatever. We all got our stuff. I'm just saying what my things are. Because look, I could have been born with a gap or a lisp, but I feel like if I did, I would go get it fixed. That's the thing. I would literally like, but see, people maximize it. Like, look at Chris Bumstead, whatever. He's got the biggest list ever, and like he's like maximized it, where he like has a what different supplements, where it's like instead of what is it? Tell me. He it's called he uses the S and then changes it to TH. Like Jim instead of Jim Shark, it was Jim Thark. You know, like he's like it's like he's trying to be funny about it, right? I'm like, hey, do what you gotta do, right? But I was like, oh really? That's what you're doing? So you on a 3 upper body, 2 lower bodies? No barbell squats, no. Because that's just not gonna get me to my goals and I'm not good at it. So, why even take the funk? I do 2 upper body days. And generally, like I'm literally this is like the new program for this week. It still takes most of the elements from what I was doing before, but it has it spread out a certain way. It's more glute heavy, meaning it's gonna be like either 3 separate days of glute stuff, a little bit of like I got some calves in there somewhere, but it's gonna be like more glutes than upper. What we got? You have a gap? Oh, well, I'm not trying to talk about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Speech therapist to fix a list, apparently. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Speech therapy. Look, I mean, that doesn't mean I don't. It's not to make fun. It's I just have certain things. I'm just like, well, I think some things are fixable if people want to, but I don't really know if people. I'll say this last thing, so I won't like seem like I'm being mean or anything. More like if you have the ability to fix something, I would be of the opinion that go ahead and get that fixed. Just get it fixed. It would. But again, who am I? I'm just having an opinion. Just like people come on my page and they be telling me what to do. I have my own things too, right? Um, versus there's some things that truly people can't help, and I get it. Like I said, if it was me, these are things that I would get fixed. So therefore, when I'm looking at people around me, I'm kind of like, well, I would get that fixed. So if that makes sense, I think we all generally like let's not be nobody's perfect. Nobody's like the most perfect person, whatever. We all got our stuff. We all got our things, what we find attractive, but everybody's gonna be like, no, look at the inside. Look at the inside of the person. I mean, yeah, whatever. It's all that. Look, I got so many different things, y'all. All right. I think what I'm gonna do this last one, I'm gonna try to lean over with it a little bit more. No one's perfect in this world. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I believe nobody's perfect. I'm not striving for perfection, but I do think that why not strive to be like almost perfect? Because just aim for it and then you can see where you're at. I mean, why would I encourage myself or others to strive to be average? So, you know, I just got my little things. Oh, what was I doing? I was gonna lean over with it. Almost done. This is kind of getting weird right here. Yeah, I don't like kickbacks. I probably need to try to work on getting better at them. One more. Stop teasing me. Yeah, personal development. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Like, if we know we can't be perfect, that's cool. Don't be. You're not gonna be perfect. But like, I'm of the mindset. It's like we know what perfect excellence is, right? It's like just shooting for it. That's the best simple way to put it, right? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my mindset on that stuff. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is some abductions, and then let me double check something. Yeah. So it's gonna be abductions. Actually, how many did I do? I got one more. Actually, I got one more. Oh, thank you, Michael. I'm trying. Let me not skimp on these because I didn't do hip thrusts. That'd be interesting to see too. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been doing hip thrusts so often for so long. Let me see how this combination kind of works out with the RDLs, Bulgarians, the lunges, all that stuff hits too, you know? All right, one more. Hey. I know it's kind of boring to watch, right? It's kind of boring to do. I got a few more. I just want to make them good. You know, that's why I'm stopping. I'm like, let's make them good. Okay. All right, let me know, y'all. I'm gonna leave it open for a little bit. Well, just like a few, like one more minute, and just be like, you know, let me know if y'all want to chat or whatever. And I'm gonna do my abductions, and then I'll be done. That's great. Not boring at all. Thanks. You really hanging with me, huh? I appreciate you. Oh, hey Tabito. Is it Tabito? Yeah, I'm single. Yeah, it's cool. Single life is cool. I'm cool with that. All right, I'm gonna put this back. Hey, hey. So I should be here for the next 2 days. Right now, it's basically gonna be Sunday, Monday off. Wait, Sunday, Monday off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off Saturday. That's what the plan is right now. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go. Hey, morning, David. Hey, David. All right, I'll be back in the morning. I'm really gonna wake up earlier. Like, I'm gonna have my fit. Like, tonight, I'm gonna try on my little stuff and see. Because, like I said, I wasted time this morning, like, trying on stuff. I was like, okay, what about this? Like, I was like, whatever. Let me just stick to what I know. Okay, I'm gonna go, y'all. So, I'll be back here. I'm gonna shoot for 5:30 again. Bye, Dawn One. Bye, everybody. Bye, Osmosis, if you still here. David, Michael, anybody else? Vaughn. Bye. Bye. Oh, wait. Let's do physique. Let's do a physique, and then I'll leave. You guys see? It's kind of low, right? I know it's like, it's a good to like sign off with like a little physique something. Last thing I'll say is I'm baby stepping the cut because I just don't want to lose any muscle. It's a thing, y'all. You can either do too much cardio, you can do cardio too fast, you can get your heart rate up too high. It's a very delicate process when you're trying to cut without losing muscle, especially if you don't know. I mean, I'm not the expert, right? So I don't know everything. So for me personally, I just have to take it slow. So but I mean, if I really like amped it up just a little bit, maybe did a little bit more cardio, and then I'm gonna dial the calories down just a tad. But I mean, I've been working. Like when you've been working, you're just like, I don't want to lose what I've been working on. you know. All right, y'all. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I'm moving slow. But okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.